Hey everyone, so today we're going to take a look at this wild week of news.
We're sisters Christian and Carissa, and this is A Lot in Common. Hey guys, today we've got a lot of crazy stuff to go over. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah.
From Candy Owens dropping some bombs yesterday to, Erica Kirk, all of the new revelations coming out with all of these videos she's in with EMP'S, all this crazy stuff we'll get into. And of course, our boy
Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson dropping the big bombs. No pun intended.
Please, no pun intended.
Right. Yeah. So we're talking about World War III here, guys. And we've got some stuff to show you. This is very interesting because this happened back when COVID was happening. They had the United States Postal Service send this to their employees back in, what was it, 2019, early 2019? Yeah, it would have been 2019. So they sent them something like this. So now this is dated January 5th, 2026. This was posted by Matt. Sorry. Let's get his name, get him some recognition here. Matt XRP Patriot. Thank you for your posting this, Matt. This is amazing. But really, we're not going to read the whole thing here. You guys can screenshot it and take a look. But really, the biggest things that stuck out to me were it's saying during large-scale emergencies, right? So epidemics, hurricanes, civil unrest, which is big right now.
Curfews.
States and localities may issue curfew orders or other directions restricting travel and other commercial and personal activities. That's scary because they did that with COVID.
Yeah.
And I don't see any viruses coming around. I see civil unrest and I see World War II types of things coming around.
Yeah.
So this is a scary thing for them to send to their employees.
It's very scary. And they just sent it. This letter is dated January 5th, 2026. So that's a couple of days ago. Very scary, especially with everything that's happening. That's kind of prepping for World War III that we're seeing. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And then another thing that was creepy about this to me was at the bottom here, it says, if encountered or stopped by state or local law enforcement officers enforcing travel restrictions, the postal employee or contractor should identify themselves as a postal service employee. So that's creepy. Like, what are they going to have? Check stopping people? What are those called? Stop checks?
Not stop checks.
Don't
They're
stop
not called
the
that.
checks.
They're not called that.
They're called, where the cops stop you.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't think of it either, but I know what you're talking about.
Checkpoints. No, yeah, that's scary that they're saying potentially that there could be officers with places where they're stopping people.
Yeah.
And then they have to show them their ID. That's very scary that they're bringing this up again, guys.
Bringing it up again. What does it mean? What does it mean?
It's not good.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think it's a good sign. That's for sure. If they did it every year as like a standard thing, something that they just did every year, that'd be one thing, but they just haven't. So.
Right. It's like, why are you guys pulling this out now? You're right. It would be super understandable if it was like a yearly thing that they did, that they sent to their employees. They're like, hey, listen, guys, this is standard protocol, but it doesn't seem like this is standard protocol.
No, it doesn't seem standard.
No. Well,
preparing
maybe
for civil unrest, hurricanes, or an epidemic, that doesn't seem standard to me.
And then if you take that and then you go ahead and take a look at what Tucker just said, which I'll share right now, it kind of gives you an uneasy feeling,
Doesn't feel good.
It gives you uneasy feelings.
Especially if you have sons, young sons.
Yeah, which we've
talking
got
about
a whole
World
bunch
War
of them.
III.
Yep. We've got many of the sons running around. So let's play this and then we'll go over it.
All the signs suggest that we're going to have a big war soon. The president announced that he is hiking the Pentagon budget from $1 trillion to $1.5 trillion. Just announced that. That's the kind of budget that a country that anticipates a global or regional war has for its military. Obviously, we're moving in that direction toward a world war. Sorry. So, how do you position yourself for that? Well, you look at a map and you ask, what areas do I want to control? Where are the trade routes? Who's got the resources? And if you were to do that, you would arrive at the most obvious conclusion of all, which is the United States has to have a relationship with Russia in order to survive anything like that.
Has to. I agree wholeheartedly. Russia and China are together. They're friends.
Mm-hmm.
They're allies. Not official allies, but they're willing to help each other
Right.
if need be. And they take up most of the map together.
I know.
So,
the amount of land that they have is insane
and
when
people,
you look at it.
the amount of people, land,
Yeah.
resources. I mean, I don't know why we're spending all of our time becoming allies with these tiny little countries. When
Right.
there's Russia, we should be spending all of our time becoming allies with, especially because they are aligned with a lot of the same beliefs as the United States has
Right.
with the Christianity,
Right.
you know?
It kind of seems like they were kind of founded on it. I mean, we were founded on it. I'm not sure what Russia was founded on,
I don't know
but
if they're founded on
they're
either.
they do have Christian beliefs, and that's great. But beside all of that, it's like either you're going to war and you're a part, like we'll be a part of NATO, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, what is it, 32 countries in NATO?
Yeah, 32.
So either we're going to be a part of NATO fighting China and Russia and probably North Korea. They'll be in it too.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's not a good thing.
That's terrifying.
I don't think that's good.
terrifying. But like you were saying, you think it could be Trump's long game and that he's not really with, and he's not really with these guys and he's kind of playing around them. And
Right.
Putin knows this too. So we're both kind of hoping that maybe there's a game plan in place that Trump is kind of working around behind the scenes, not Trump, but the administration, to make sure that we're covered.
I mean, I think all of us deep down, anybody who voted for Trump and you were like, you know, part of that movement whenever it was amazing, everything was awesome.
MAGA.
Yeah, part of the MAGA movement. I think that all of us deep down were like, there's a little hope that there's an end game to like just destroy, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But honestly, we're all wanting it. We all wanted it instead of Maduro. We all know who we wanted it to be. So, I mean, I think that would be so awesome if there was an end game to align with other countries and go the opposite direction that we're going right now, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like we're making a lot of the wrong decisions as far as making our country secure.
Yeah.
You know, we should be aligning with Russia. Tucker Carlson's 100% right about that. We should be aligning with Russia.
And China.
Yeah, and China. We need Russia and China.
Yes.
We need those guys.
I mean, it kind of looks like we need them. It kind of looks like we're needing them, you know?
And right now we're kind of rivaling. It's like we're rivaling Russia to come to a negotiation.
Right. And I mean, it's not that we need them, but I'm saying like we don't need to be like at the mercy of China and Russia. But I mean, instead of aligning with people who are doing genocides and doing horrible things, we should probably align with the other guys that aren't supporting those people. So I'm just saying, guys.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But we got a lot of other news. I mean, well, honestly, with the World War III thing, what do you think? How would we prepare ourselves for that? Because Tucker Carlson's right. He wants to change it from $100 trillion or $1 trillion for our military budget to 1.5. It's like, why else would we be doing that? So we're probably going in that direction. So if we were, what do you think we should do? How would that look for us, like as people
an
living?
average American citizen?
Yeah.
Well, I think that the average American citizen is going to need some old trucks. We're going to need some old trucks. We need some cars that aren't electrical because they're going to cut out the power grid. I think that's a huge threat that people aren't taking seriously.
Yeah.
All of our cars, everybody's car is going to be out. Maybe, you know, if you have one of those old ones that just takes some gas, easy to work on, we all need one of those to be able to get out of here, get out of town.
Yeah.
All this goes down.
If you live in a big city like we do, I mean, it is scary.
It is.
It is scary.
And then food will be scarce. So, you know,
Food will be scared.
Doomsdayer.
Doomsday. Food will be scarce and scared.
Food will be scary.
But, you know, also, honestly, with aligning with the EMP talk here, I think we can segue our way into Miss Erica Kirk with all of these videos everybody's pulling out, which is so crazy. Every week, just this girl was in more videos than most people that are famous now, like more commercials. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she
It's
tried.
like, geez, she did try. And
Mhm.
I was reading somebody's comment, and last episode you were talking about how she's possessed because she sold her soul.
Yeah.
The people in the comments are saying the same thing. They're like,
Oh.
she's they think that this is allegedly, she sacrificed Charlie to get fame. And it's like, it's kind of suggesting, I mean, if you believe in all that stuff, obviously that's where you would look, and that's the way it's looking. Okay,
Mhm.
guys, that's the way it's looking.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Especially whenever you got something like this. Here, I'll share this for you guys. Especially when you've got the lady on stage
Hmm.
saying this: step into the life you were created to lead. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what?
Are you even serious right now?
She's so
Join us at our
serious.
Women's Leadership Summit in 2026, curated for women of all ages who are cultivating wellness, clarity, and purposeful growth. But she had to say, step into the life you were created to lead. First of all, I'm sorry. That's a really weird phrasing considering everything that's going on right now. You were
Yeah.
created. So we all already think that you were, you know, you had handlers your whole life, and you're sitting here, you're doing this because you were pretty much made to be in the position that she's in, like a honeypot type situation, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to post something that says, step into the life you were created.
Well, it sounds
lead.
like that's what her mother probably told her growing up.
Right.
Honey, you're going to be a star one day. You're going to be a star. And now, the reason she looks so happy and cannot look sad for the sake of anything is because she's so happy to be where she's finally the star. She's the star of the show, but
Where she was created to be, you guys. She said it herself. She was
Mhm.
created to lead. And she didn't know that it was going to be from her dead husband's business that she took over. That's kind of crazy. She didn't know that she didn't know she was going to be the leader of all these women from her husband's company that he created. Not necessarily fighting for women power either. You know, he fought for the home and the family and a wife to stay home and take care of the children.
Yeah.
What's her wife doing? What's his wife doing here? It's kind of weird, guys.
It is
Kind of
definitely
weird. What do you think?
I think that she is just wild, dude. She's wild. She's a wild child, and she
She's
needs to chill
wild.
the heck down. Chill the heck down, and someone close to her needs to tell her to just kind of lay back. I think if she gave it 6 months, I think maybe people would be a little nicer to her, but
Way different.
yeah,
It'd be so much different.
she won't stop because she probably loves watching her videos back and stuff. Who knows? I'm
I
getting
mean-
Erica Kirk fatigue.
Yeah,
I know
right?
that. I'm getting Erica Kirk fatigue.
No, I agree. It's a lot. It's tough. I'm gonna show some videos here that just came out. On this, it looks like the 6th these started coming out. It's here. I'll go ahead and share it, and then we can talk about it. It's a little bit more Erica news here. So shocking. This is from Project Constitution. They post a lot of great things. Shocking. Erica Kirk exposed in secret CIA-linked doc briefing officials on grid-wiping EMP attacks. Mom's military empire involved? Question mark there.
Interesting.
Unearthed 2010 documentary Black Start USA exposes Erica Kirk briefing top officials like ex-CIA Director James Woodsley on EMP attacks that could black out the U.S. grid.
Ooh,
Very timely. So timely. All
World
of this.
War III attacks.
Right. Literally, you were just saying that.
Mhm.
It's so timing. So such perfect timing. But what's interesting here is she's in the video. You can see her. She's talking about EMP attacks. Very
Why is she so
interesting.
obsessed with EMP attacks?
You
I
know
don't
what else
know.
is very interesting?
What?
Whenever Charlie had first been murdered, they were pulling out videos of Erica right away, right? And in the video, she was talking, it was her father's video, and it had like only a couple hundred or a couple thousand views. I'm pretty sure if you've seen this at home, comment down below if it was like I think it was pretty small. It was a pretty small video, but it was her father's video, and she was in it just like as an actress again. And he was talking about like preppers. Like preppers are people who prep for the end of the world.
Yeah.
And so she's into all this stuff, like prepping for the end of the world.
Yeah.
EMP stuff. Her mom works for, I can never remember the business. Defense, right? And
Department of Defense, maybe.
And her father's Raytheon. So
yes.
Come on. And then also what's interesting, guys, she never talks about it, which if I got a degree, I would be talking about it. I'd be like, yeah, if I got limelight in any way, I'd be like, yeah, I've got this degree. I would be proud of it. That's a lot of work.
I don't know.
I mean, she's got like a law degree of some sort.
It's a little under a law degree. It's like where you have like a general understanding of law. I think she did like some theology.
Here. I mean, if I had it, I wouldn't be sitting there being like, I love being a stay-at-home mom. Like, obviously, there's other things that she loves.
Yeah,
like
more than that.
The camera. No, so she's got a
liberal degree.
A feminist degree.
She has a degree in feminism. Feminism 101.
Feminism. She's got a degree in American Legal Studies. So that is an interdisciplinary field offering education on the U.S. legal system, focusing on legal principles, processes, and societal impacts, often for non-lawyer careers or specialized training for foreign education lawyers. That's a very interesting degree to have, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially with the way that her life has played out. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know, it's weird because it kind of doesn't fit in her narrative.
Doesn't fit with any of the things that she's talking about.
Right.
So it's just kind of weird.
She's like, it doesn't stay fit home, raise your kids, and then while I get a law degree.
Buy an EMP protector.
And make sure you stock up on all your food because the world's going to end.
We're going to wipe out the grids, baby.
And I'm going to do it.
I'll be the grid wiper.
The wife of the grid wiper. Yeah, I mean, Erica. I don't know what to say. I mean, literally, like this guy's. Yeah,
that's me right now. Oh,
this is literally. I feel like this is literally everybody right now. It's not just. We're not just the only ones feeling like this.
I feel like people have a lot in common with this.
A lot of common. This is us, guys. This is us. This is how we're all feeling.
What the?
And that's what it
heck is actually going on?
Yeah.
Who are these people?
No, really. Who are these people?
Who are these? I don't think they're people. Well, they're not people.
I think Candace answered it for us. Here, it's actually pretty amazing because Candace seems to know exactly who these people are. And here they all are. And you know what's so weird, guys? They're all connected.
They're all connected. University.
They're all connected. Was I not?
They made all these kids at Liberty University and turned them into reptiles. They're all reptiles.
They're all reptiles, and the frogs are gay.
They're a bunch of lot lizards.
Lot lizards. That's the new term. Allegedly, all of these people are just lot lizards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Liberty University is turning out the lot lizards.
So I'm leaving this on screen here, you guys, so you can screenshot it, because if you did not catch Candace's episode about, she's uncovering how all of these people that keep pulling up, Erica Kirk, Tyler Bauer, Mikey McCoy, I don't think he's on that sheet, but all of these people that were involved in some way or another, and were very close to Charlie for the last 4 years only, though. They weren't close to him before that, of course. How they all align and it's very interesting. We're not going to go through the whole sheet. It's a lot of info. I definitely suggest you go check her out, Candace, talking about all this because it's crazy. They all have ties to the military in the same way. They all have ties to Russia, which is very interesting. There's like a couple of them speak Russian.
Oh yeah,
and they're all ties to Romania. Like it's crazy.
It's all interconnected for sure.
Yeah, and we've like everybody's always known that, like all these sick people that are on the top are connected.
Yeah.
But it's funny that we have a lot of people now, a lot of citizen journalists coming out here saying, hey, yeah, they really are connected. It's not a conspiracy anymore. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's the truth. And here's the truth. And here are the facts. And if they can deny it all they want, they can be very good at talking on camera and lying, but that doesn't mean it's true.
It's almost like the conspiracies flipped over, and now all these liars, they're the conspiracy. We're the truth seekers, we're the truth knowers. They're the conspiracies.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a conspiracy, Erica. Okay.
Yeah. They're the ones literally trying to make conspiracy theories up now. And it's like so wild. You're like, what? You were where? No, you weren't. That makes no sense.
You want me to believe
crazy.
That? Come on. Get out of here.
That's hilarious.
Get out of here.
That's such a good point. They're the conspiracy theorists now.
Yep. It's flipped.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how the tables churn, you guys.
How they turned.
And how quickly did they churn?
Pretty quick.
How quickly?
They did. Mm-hmm.
Immediately. From the Trump administration flipping right away to the whole Erica Kirk universe to that coming out like literally in weeks. Everybody was like, wait a second. There's a lot of questions we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep. Keep asking questions, and I think everybody should make a YouTube channel. I think everybody should have a YouTube channel or a platform, and we all need to get out there. We all need to stand up for the truth and just stand up against these vipers, dude.
Yeah. Stand up and ask questions, and the more of us asking questions, the less they can hide it.
True.
Yep.
Because
if you're actually speaking it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about when Brian Harpole was trying to explain the Passover from the lady with the mints? You see that?
Yeah.
That guy.
From Coach Colin. He's so funny. I wish I had the clip on here. Coach Colin's the best. I am Coach Colin. Shout out. He's amazing.
Coach Colin.
We'll share this though. Brian Harpole, again, you guys, just in case you forgot, Brian Harpole was the head of security. And he went on Sean Ryan.
As everyone knows.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Sean, that was a mess. And then Erica supposedly told Candace that she had no idea he was going on there. And I was thinking the other day, or I was thinking yesterday while I was like trying to think about the whole situation. I'm like, he probably did that because he knows he's guilty. Yeah. Allegedly.
Oh,
he knows he's guilty.
I allegedly know too. Shoot.
So he probably did that. He was trying to cover his own ass right away. He's like, I'm going to go on Sean Ryan. And I'm just going to say way too much.
She knew he went on Sean Ryan.
Yeah, she says she didn't because she's covering her. They're all just trying to cover their own.
And he was just terrified on that podcast. He's a grown man, couldn't get his words out, terrified.
Yeah.
You could just watch him. You could not even have to hear any words coming out, just the way he was acting. You're like, this dude's lying. I don't know what he's talking about, but he is lying.
Yep. So this is the video right here. Everybody's like,
could you pull that up real quick?
Sean Ryan asks it.
That's Chrissy. Those are mints.
That's she works there.
She works there.
Those are mints.
Milk.
Okay.
Yeah, put them in my pocket.
Jeremy.
Do you hear him breathing in the background? He's like, those are mints.
Give me my mints.
I put them in my pocket.
She works there. Does she work for you or does she work there? And something else I caught there. He calls her an angel. He's like, she's an angel. And then he also says her husband's name is Angel. He's just all over the place. He goes,
really?
Oh, she's an angel. She works there. She always brings us mints, and her husband too is awesome, and his name's Angel.
And her job, the reason that she's on TPUSA is to give us mints. We pay her like $200,000 a month, and we give her lots of mints. and they go in our pockets.
We are some liars with fresh breath.
Yeah, at least I got fresh breath. And yeah, Coach Colin's take on that is fantastic.
Excellent.
I wish I had it pulled up. I'm scared to share screen to YouTube from YouTube though, guys. I feel like YouTube's going to be like, you're not allowed to use our videos. So I'd kind of just stay on X with the share screening, you know?
For now.
Yeah, for now, until we figure it out.
For now.
Until we figure it out.
All right, what else we got going on, sister?
We got a lot.
So
we got this. We got we had the Sean Ryan.
I would like to ask the audience, since we're on the topic of Brian Harpole, where we are right now with all the research that you've done personally. Who do you think killed Charlie Kirk? If you had to answer right now, based on everything you know right now, not asking for more, just right now, do you think you know? Do you think you know?
Do you know? I think we all kind of.
I think I know.
All right, who do you think it is? Allegedly. This is all allegedly. These are jokes.
These are
None
jokes.
of this is.
We're just telling jokes. We're just two sisters in here just trying to figure it out ourselves.
We're just silly sisters.
Silly sisters. We're just silly.
We're silly.
But, so, the guy you had showed me. Is it Stuart? Go ahead and pull it up. But he is talking about, he talked about it in October.
I know what you're talking
like
about.
right after it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says it was not a gun that killed Charlie Kirk. It was his lavalier. Stu Peters, the Stu Peters show. So after watching that video and after watching every episode of Candace and everything I've seen, me personally, this makes so much sense.
I'll play the video that you're talking about. And it is crazy because he did say this in September 25th.
September, okay.
Yeah, he said this September 25th. And now everybody's coming back to his theory.
Mm-hmm.
People at first were like, dude, you're crazy. But now it's like, actually, here, I'll play the who would be allegedly the guy. Get big. I'm not going to play the whole video. This is like a 3-minute video, but
let's just get a picture of that guy's face that I feel convinced is the guy. I think it's the guy.
And there's so many different videos. See, he pulls trigger. Pulls it. Trigger. Oh, I don't want to play Charlie. Play Charlie. Yeah. So whenever he does that, and you know what's crazy is Ian Carroll and Baron, Baron Coleman.
Yeah.
Great. I love Baron Coleman. But they had their live together and they were going over all of the information that is the detonator. Yeah. And once you start looking into that, it's insane. Because at first you're like, detonator, like, come on.
Yeah.
No. It was obviously a gun, you know?
It was loud and the crowd reacted as if it were a gun. You know, right. It looked like it.
Yeah, and I mean, they're even saying there could have been a gunshot somewhere, you know, to distract everybody. But the video proof is undeniable, and I really suggest that you guys go take a look at the video proof that they have now coming out. Just so many different angles and so much going on to prove. Not prove, but like it really looks like it was a detonation.
Yeah, and the security detail, how shady they're all acting. How the guy, he does the thing with his shoulder, the lavalier allegedly blows up and then jumps over the table to help, but then he's actually just grabbing something to go away. It's like no one's there to help Charlie when they're all rushing over to Charlie. They're all doing other things.
Yeah.
Like they already knew what they were going to do, you know?
Another great point to just round it all out. Candace was saying that the next day they had a TPUSA event scheduled, of course, because he had a whole he had months out scheduled.
Yeah.
But the security detail didn't have any plans for the next day because they turned that event into a vigil. It was for September 11th. And then come to find out the security detail had no plans. Why didn't the security detail have any plans for Charlie for anything to do with that building the next day?
Because they knew he wouldn't be alive.
Allegedly. Unfortunately, I think you're right.
I think that direction of investigation needs to continue.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
believe that's it. The motives are, out there still, and we don't know the motives directly.
Yeah.
We have ideas, but I think who did it, allegedly, I feel like that's who it was.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
think so too. I think they got him.
Yeah,
They got him on camera.
they got him on camera.
And Stu Peters has been right the whole time. Listen,
Shout out.
I don't watch Stu Peters. I haven't seen much of his stuff. But I'll tell you right now, I think that he hit that one right on the nail.
Right on
He
the
hit it
nail.
right there. He knew it. All right. You guys, let's get into a couple more things here. Like I said, it's been a wild week. Wild, wild week full of revelations.
The wild, wild west over here.
It is the wild, wild west. Lots of Erica stuff. Lots of all of this, but
We can go into Renee.
yeah, do you want to get
Good.
into Renee Good?
Yeah, we
All
can
right,
do it.
guys.
It's pretty sad. It's a human life. Human life. We can't turn into monsters. Can't turn into monsters is what I would say.
Yeah.
She was a woman, a human.
A
I
mother.
probably wouldn't have got along with her. I
Right.
probably wouldn't have even liked her. But she still had a child. I think she might have had multiple children.
Yeah.
She's still pretty young. Made a bad decision, really bad decision. And that officer, they both, these two people, at the end of the day, it's two humans, the victim and the shooter, right? At the end of the day, that's what it is. Two
Yeah.
people. And they had a split second. And they both made the wrong choice
I
in
know.
a split second.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking about it every time I think about it, because obviously I don't want to show the video on here, but
Everyone's probably seen it.
yeah, I'm sure you've seen it, and from different angles, it does look different. I'm not gonna lie. Like, some angles looks like, okay, she was trying to hit him, or she did hit him.
Yeah.
And then some angles you're like, whoa, what did I just watch? This is
Yeah.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean,
And, the
It's horrible.
backstory too, I think it matters. I'm like, was she there blocking the ice?
Yeah.
Or what? There's other stories, other news outlets saying that she was just dropping her kid off or picking her kid up from school.
right.
And I think the time kind of correlates to that. What was she doing? That matters. What
Right.
was she doing there? Did she have anxiety? Sometimes when you have anxiety, you make these split decisions and you're like, freaked out. That could have been it.
Yeah.
Some people are saying she was a Christian woman,
Yeah.
or some were saying that she was a liberal woman with a wife.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
very confusing because I've seen two narratives. The husband's coming out and saying she was a Christian mom, stay-at-home mom, and she was just a good wife. And then they have another lady that says she's the wife.
Yeah. And
saying
that she's helping her block.
Yeah.
And if she's blocking Border Patrol, then she put herself in that sticky situation
I
with
know.
these things happen,
And unfortunately, I do think that was the case. She was blocking ICE patrol agents trying to, they were trying to, do their job, do what they're supposed to be doing. And she was barricading with her car, trying to block them. And then they were trying to open the door, say, hey, get out, we're going to arrest you. And she's like, no. And then she drove away. And it looks like she does hit the ICE agent. And, then her fate was met with horribly, but
It's so sad.
it is.
We got to just remember, like, even if we just really despise this type of woman, this liberal woman, that the media is trying to make her out to be, even if she is that woman, cool. Don't be friends with her. Don't
Right.
hang out with her. Don't like her posts. Don't whatever. But let's not celebrate her death. Let's
Right,
not
that's-
celebrate death
Nuh-uh.
ever. Let's not celebrate death on our worst enemies, because life's short already. We don't need to celebrate anybody dying ever.
Yeah, because you had that on the opposite side, people celebrating Charlie Kirk being
Mm-hmm.
murdered, immediately after, and then you had people wishing that they actually hit Trump when he got shot. You know, like so those people are sick, they're twisted, and then you've got people like Kristi Noem saying, you know, did you watch the press conference here?
I briefly watched it.
It's unsettling to me because she is
careless.
You know, she is very careless with it, and it's like, okay, I get they have to come on strong and be like, no, it wasn't our fault. It wasn't our fault.
This is what you get.
But yeah, she came off like kind of like that, like she deserved it, and I don't know. It's still a life. She was still a mom. She could have been batshit crazy. She could have been
in prison,
but. Well, they were trying to, and he didn't need to shoot her.
But that's what you could wish for.
Crazy.
That's what you could wish for. If you just despise this woman, I didn't know her, so I'm not gonna say how I felt about her because of the way she looks. I'm not gonna say I felt any way about her because of the way she looks.
Right.
But if you can't stand her, then you could wish prison on her. You could wish those types of things if you need to. But death, come on. We're all made in the image of God.
She deserved it. Like that's wild. That's wild for also President Trump's point of view here. Really not good. I mean, it's just very out of touch, and it makes them look bad, and it not just make them look bad, but it really makes you realize they are kind of bad and they're kind of evil. Like JD Vance posting a joke the next morning after the shooting happened. This is a big deal. It is, you know, like our ICE agents killed an American citizen. That's a big deal. And so for JD Vance, so RFK posts the new food pyramid, right? And that's great. We need a new food pyramid. Awesome. You know, I don't know why you would look to the government for your food choices anyway, but that's
true.
That's beside the point. Then you got JD Vance right after saying, posting ice cream and saying, let's put this on here or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the people in the comments are lighting him up. They're like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Read the room. Wrong time.
Read the room.
Like, whoa.
They should have like a sign by them all the time. Somebody saying, read the room before you say what you're going to say. Like,
they should.
You got to get the humans on the same page as you guys.
Yeah.
Got to get the humans on the same page because we're just not. They're not on the same page as us.
And it kind of seems like Candace, honestly, I'll always give...
She's not the only one.
No, but I'm going to always give credit to Candace, give credit to all these people because, you know, they've got huge platforms and they're saying it. They could choose not to say it, but she's sitting there saying, are these even humans? Are they? Are you guys even real? Like, what's going on here?
Vipers, dude.
Vipers, Satanists, sick people. They don't care about life. They see us as votes. That's all they see us as. And it's money. That wasn't a vote for them, and that's why they don't care. And it's crazy.
It shows you how little human life means to them.
Yep.
What about the little boy, her son? Come on.
Right.
You know, come on, her son. Just don't say mean things. Just, you could say this is what happens when you don't, if we get involved with ICE agents trying to do their job, you can maybe say those things, but don't disregard a human life, an American human life.
Right.
Okay.
They should be saying it was a travesty.
It was a tragic.
Shouldn't have happened. That's it. And then go ahead and move on. Do what you need to do. But you have to acknowledge that.
Acknowledge it.
Come on.
Pyramid.
You got to acknowledge it. Yeah. And then there's a lot of stuff coming out about the actual officer, I guess. Actually, I didn't know this, but apparently a lot of people did know this, that our ICE officers were trained in Israel in 2015 with the IDF. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's
another interesting
There was nowhere
thing.
else to train.
Yeah,
like,
they had to go.
Come on, dude. This is getting out of hand.
It's getting out of hand, but they don't care because like we started the show, how we're going to end it, it's all coming down to World War III, it looks like. But stay positive, guys. Stay happy. Try to, you know, raise your kids. Be with your kids. Don't worry about it.
Don't send them to the wars.
Don't homeschool your kids.
Homeschool.
It's a lot of work. We have 4 boys in between both of us.
2 each.
And homeschooling is not for the weak, but we aren't moms. We aren't weak.
No,
we're strong. We can all do it.
And if you're thinking about homeschooling your kid, just do it. The first day, it'll feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders.
Yep.
Christian started homeschooling first, and it took me like a year to to join, and probably the best decision I've ever made in my life.
Yep.
So thank you, sister, for kind of
You're welcome.
pushing me off that ledge.
You're welcome.
All you moms out there, get pushed off that ledge. Just do it.
Take
This
the
is your
jump.
sign.
Take the
Do
jump.
it.
Homeschool your kids. It'll be worth it in
You
the
can
long
do it.
run.
You can do it.
You don't trust the government with your food choices. You don't trust the government with what you inject in your body. You shouldn't trust the government with raising your children.
True.
You know? Just
True.
don't do it. Don't
Preach.
do it. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know what you think down in the comments.
And remember, we have a lot more in common than they want us to think.
Deuces.